Hello, everybody. This is Joe Gates. I am your host for this wonderful Valentine's edition of Daddy Issues Improv. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to encourage all of you to put any suggestions that you have to inspire this fine group of performers. Take a word that brings you joy, and I want you to put that directly in the chat, so we can use it later to inspire all the wonderful local Philadelphian artists that you have today. Thank you so much. So put those suggestions in that chat, and we will be seeing you shortly.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us for Daddy Issues Presents Mirror Mirror. Welcome to the virtual stage. Your host for the evening, Joe Gates.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to watch Daddy Issues Improv with us. We're here every third Friday, so keep on coming back. I'm Joe Gates. Thank you so much. Thank you to our tech, Mike, who's making all of this magical technology happen. So give him a little round of applause. Be sure to keep on entering suggestions into the chat that's right here, this nice little area right here, of words that bring you joy. Because the more that you enter, the more chance that you have of being the muse that inspires this entire thing. Improv, it's entirely made up. It's controlled chaos, but we need you as our inspiration. So start putting them in over there. We have a virtual tip jar to buy me a coffee. If we can get that link put right there. It's also ooh, yeah, almost on command. It's right there. So if you like what you see, first off, follow us and follow us at Instagram at Daddy Issues Improv and Facebook at Daddy Issues Improv Comedy. But if you really, really want to support the amazing Philadelphian artists that you see here on your screen, live coming at you from the internet, you can always buy them a coffee. So we do things a little bit differently for this improv show. I find that a lot of people tend to not arrive immediately for these improv shows. So we're giving them time to kind of filter into the virtual theater and seat themselves down. So we're going to give them a little bit more time. But in the meantime, I want to let you know that if you think back at your week, it's been depending on where you've been, it might be really, really snowy, maybe slushy, maybe gray. Maybe you had that one weird dream that one night. I have great news for you. As soon as you came in here to join all the wonderful daddies from Daddy Issues and me, all of those worries, any doubts you've had, any of that mushy mess of a snow you have outside, all of that has disappeared. Your only job tonight is to sit back, relax, realize it's Friday, and just have a ball. We will take care of you. We will lead you into fantastic scenes and funny scenes, and all you have to do is worry about having a good time. So, actually, let's bring all of the daddies from Daddy Issues in here right now so we can get started, because everybody has taken a seat. Hey!
Hello.
Hey.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, daddies. How's it going?
Good.
Pretty good.
Oh my
Awesome.
God. Did anybody have a cool or weird or particularly romantic Valentine's Day this past week?
Ooh, me and my partner lied to Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh, very nice. Anybody else? Anything interesting?
I got into grad school.
Oh my God!
Wow.
I applied
Which
to
one?
two
Which one
schools.
did you
I got
choose?
into two schools.
Oh, two schools.
Two
Oh
schools.
my.
Ooh.
I guess that's sexy.
Very romantic.
Thanks.
Great. I'm going to leave you guys to it, and I'm going to start sifting through all of these different suggestions.
Thanks everyone for putting your suggestions in the chat.
Okay. Oh man. Alrighty. You know what? I really like a jar that opens easily. So
Thank you.
A jar that opens easily.
I'll see you guys later.
We've never had a more unrealistic suggestion.
So I have something there that makes me think about my grandmother's house, because when we were little kids, we would play with everything that was not a toy, and my grandmother had this fantastic junk drawer in the kitchen that had all sorts of cool things in there. This really cool like crank flour sifter and all sorts of other things. But the one thing that I remember was she had this jar opener that looked like an iron, and you twisted the handle and had a gear under there, so the thing got wider. Siobhan knows what I'm talking about. And then you would twist it tight, and it would cinch up on the jar, and it would open the jar. And so these were the toys that we played with, because my grandparents had toys for us. But we would rather play with the stuff around the house. So that thing became an iron. My grandfather was a tailor, so he had this miniature ironing board for doing sleeves, and so we would use that jar opener to pretend to iron, so anything in that house was a toy.
Did you ever get in trouble for playing with something that wasn't a toy and was like dangerous?
The only time we didn't really get in trouble, because my grandparents were awesome, and they loved us, and both my parents were only children, so the four of us were the only grandkids that they had. So, but like I said, my grandfather was a tailor, and he had a number of different old sewing machines, and one of them was an understitcher, I think. It was designed to make hidden stitches, and these were pump-driven things, and you could turn the wheel, and I stabbed my hand by running a needle right through there. It's a big curved needle, and they were upset, but they weren't mad at me. They were just upset that it happened.
Jack, your hand doesn't need a blind stitch. It doesn't need it.
I know, it's been holding up pretty well. Yeah.
What were some of the toys that they had for you on purpose that you neglected to play with?
Well, we had a set of bikes that we kept there. I'm the oldest of four, and my brother my brother and I are old Irish twins, so we're less than a year apart. And so whenever I got a present, Steve got a present too. So if it was my confirmation, Steve got a confirmation for me present. But we got these bikes, and we lived on a hill, so we would go to their house because they had a flat street with a cul-de-sac. But my grandfather's house had this massive basement, and then a small square that was finished. So we would ride our bikes around the unfinished part when it was raining. So we had that. We had we had this really cool big plastic turtle that you could kind of climb on or turn down, and it was a really rocking chair.
How did your parents feel about you playing with these toys that were kind of, in my opinion, slightly dangerous?
They never knew. This happened at Nana and Pop-Pop's house.
Oh.
So
What else
they're not
happened
gonna
at
tell.
Nana and Pop-Pop's house that you didn't tell? What else happened?
Yeah, what
that
else
you
didn't you
tell
tell your parents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing. It was just that place was the magical place we would go when for holidays or when when my parents needed some away time, we'd go stay with Nana and Pop-Pop, and my grandfather had a vegetable garden. Oh, that's right. One thing we did, his next door neighbor had a vegetable garden too, and it was on the side of his garage. And when we got older and were playing with baseballs, we broke the glass covers to Mr. Bregler's garden all the time. Like all the time.
Oh, you're like Peter
So
Costello.
It makes me want to flip it on its head. Did you have any relatives' houses that you dreaded, were the opposite of a magical place? Like, we have to go to Uncle Billy's house?
All that's in his junk drawer is a gun.
I wouldn't say dreaded, but less fun was my great-grandmother's apartment in Camden, New Jersey. She was my great-grandmother, so she was a very old lady, and it was always kept steaming hot in there, no matter what time of year it was. And B, the only thing we had to do for fun there were to peruse her massive collection of Reader's Digests. So, we would look through for the joke columns, but there was also this feature in Reader's Digest about biology. It was like, I am Joe's, and then it was the body part. It was an essay written by a body part. So I am Joe's brain. I am Joe's bladder. I am Joe's kidney.
right. Well, I feel like we've got enough.
Yeah.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, Daddy Issues now presents Mirror, Mirror, Reflections of a Jar That Opens Easily.
Deep in the heart of Camden, New Jersey, a house with a giant stack of books is on top of a hill.
Who goes there?
Oh, it's your grandmother.
Grandma, you're on top of my pile of books again.
I sure do love how they read and digest. Anthony, you're looking so hungry.
Grandma, the only thing you have to play with at your weird New Jersey apartment is this giant pile of books, so it's my fort. You're supposed to get my permission before you come into my fort.
Oh, I'll play along, Anthony. Oh, here I come. I'm the attacking Germans. Here we go.
Grandma, I don't want to play World War II again.
Oh, this was World War One. Germans attacked then as well. Get ready for trench warfare, motherfucker.
Grandma, you always make the Germans topple my books over and then I get paper cuts.
We gotta annex your country, Anthony. Anthony land.
Oh, yeah?
Be annexed.
Well, annex this editorial about quilts. Ugh.
Oh, is that all you got, idiot?
No, stupid. I have this special November issue with pictures of foxes.
No, you throw like your grandfather, and he's dead.
Oh, yeah? Well, you smell like you're dead.
Anthony, don't insult your grandmother. We were playing nicely.
Sorry, Grandma.
Okay. Never let your guard down. Punch in the throat.
A dark basement with a shiny floor, and on it sits two bicycles.
I promised I'd learn, Tiffany. But you have to be nice. You can't be the mean big sister you always are. You have to be nice and not kick me over.
Okay, Bobby, I'll be nice this time.
You say that in a way that makes me not believe you, but you're my big sister and I trust you. So I'm gonna. Okay, peddling.
Mom and Dad are getting divorced because of you.
Why would you make me fall off my bike with that?
You need to learn.
That's so terrible, Tiffany.
You're doing it, aren't you?
I'm doing it. I'm riding.
See? See, let the pain go in your legs.
My knee is bleeding right onto the pedals and now my foot's stuck.
Stuck. Just like how Cynthia didn't want to be in a relationship with you because she would feel stuck.
Ah! Tiffany, that's terrible.
But you got back up.
Yeah. My shin bone's sticking out, but I got back up.
Sticking out. Poking out like a sore thumb, just like when you were the only one that wore corduroys to the school dance.
No! Ow! Ow!
Wait, Bobby, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll get up again. Okay.
Wait, Bobby, try to pop a wheelie now.
I'll try, Tiffany, but I'm not sure if your mean teaching ways are good. I mean, is being this mean the reason you got kicked out of Catholic school?
Customer Appreciation Day at the bank. The line is very long. But the counter with the teller has a sign that says "Free jar opener with every new account."
Excuse me? Excuse me? Hi. I'd like to exchange this $1,000 bill for ones.
Susan, we got another one.
What does this one want now?
Listen here. We don't get many of those big bills anymore. And legally, we have to give this person ones in return for them because they asked. And I don't want to count that high anymore.
I feel like maybe we should just estimate and we'll just put them on a scale and weigh them.
It's like a bag. If it's full, that's probably good enough.
That sounds good. Grab and go.
Okay, honey, give me the bill.
Wait, so you... Okay. Yeah. Total normal transaction. Totally. I'll be here.
A scanner.
Actually, so the scans on that, it's old, it's been in the family. It should still scan.
I feel like this person is trying to trick us.
I'm right
It passed
here.
the scan. It passed the scan. So you know what? They don't pay me enough to do any more work than that.
Yes, just do it. Yeah, they don't pay us enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you trying to trick us? Just tell me the truth.
No. I'm
Okay,
actually
great.
no.
That's all the proof I need.
Okay. I need it for like a charity.
Oh, a charity. Okay, well then that's just good as gold with me.
Okay.
I bring bags of ones to charities all the time, honey. This is great.
So while I'm here, I also have these. They're. I know the 50s aren't normally pink, but I would like these to exchange these for another $1,000.
Chaz, can we accept more of the pink 50s?
The pink 50s haven't been in circulation since 1931. You're better off selling those at the collection store.
True.
I've tried. Chuck,
Put them through. I'll put them on the scanner.
right, totally normal transaction. Great. I can't do this. Since we've been here, I feel like we developed a bond, and like you both cared about me, and I'm just gonna be normal about it. I'd like all the money, all of it.
You're robbing the bank.
I'm just asking politely. I'm just trying to be nice about it. I want it.
Oh, we got another one of those.
Deal with it yourself!
I'll wait.
As long as we don't have to count the bills, does it really matter?
We don't count the bills anyway on a good day.
Gather round, children. It's story time. Are you seated comfortably? Then we'll begin with a tale of the Hall of Mirrors.
It was easy.
That was easy.
That's it.
Daisy.
Daisy.
Daisy?
Dizzy?
Daisy?
This has been the Hall of Mirrors.
That was easy.
Daisy, you can't just say that about somebody.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it was. it was kind of easy to trick you into dating me.
I mean, I just liked your personality and you were so charming and you said you had a yacht and all the factors just came together and now I see it's more like a rowing boat.
Kevin, I thought that maybe we'd get to this point and you just like me for my personality.
Personality definitely plays into it like a big part, and I'm not shallow, but we all know it's like evolution, right? It's like personality matters and like the size of a boat matters a lot.
Kevin, just get in the rowboat with me. Just come on.
It just doesn't seem seaworthy. I'm getting in, but I just don't.
All right.
So we have to do this like hand style? We have to just
pick up your hands and let's just start rowing. Let's go. We're going to learn so much about each other out in the middle of the lake.
If you say that you have a yacht on Tinder, usually that's something like a social contract.
I'm sorry, Kevin. I'm sorry. You look so cool, and I didn't think that you'd want to hang out with me if I wasn't rich.
Well, it's not about money. It's just I've always been taught that someone who has a yacht really knows romance, and I just really want to be romanced because I want to feel like I'm worth it.
Kevin, I'm so sorry, but the boat does have a hole in it. I didn't mention that either.
Oh my God, we're gonna die together in this boat? That's so romantic.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even plan. I thought I got an old boat and I didn't think that you'd think any less of it.
No, I just wanted someone to like show that they care, and throwing away your life with mine is just such a
I care. I care.
In outer space, a single shooting star flies through the night.
You really love this, don't you?
How could you not?
I love that you love it.
Isn't it romantic? You just watch the stars, and if you listen, you can hear them. It's the majesty of the universe. It's so formal. It's so imposing. It's so delightful. Listen.
Kiss.
I don't know. It's only our second date. I don't know.
Touch butts.
It's a lot of pressure. Jeez. Is that why you brought me here?
I gotta be honest, Amanda. Yes, I made a wish on a star earlier in the evening, and they said they had my back. So,
put your fingers in his mouth.
I guess we have to now.
The cosmos is
just there you. How do you like?
Yeah.
I've never done this while someone else was watching.
right there.
All right, can I have my finger back? It's really in there.
Oh, that was.
I'd do it again. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Jeez.
Let's do it at the same time.
Oh.
All right. If we're gonna, This means we're going steady.
In the corner of the library, there's a chess set and a checkers set.
King me.
Bartholomew, you'll never be as good as me with your silly children's game of checkers.
Well, at least people know how to play my game, Rebecca, and people will play with me.
I don't need to play against anyone. I'm my own best opponent.
You say that, but you have that computer that you play against. I saw it.
Don't you talk to me about Donaldson.
Oh, speak of the devil, it's your new best friend Donaldson, the advanced AI.
Yes, Donaldson took me years to create. And he is my
Hello.
precious.
I am her precious. I am jealous of your relationship.
Oh yeah, if you're so jealous, why don't you face me in a match of checkers? Our computer's good at checkers.
Donaldson, no.
We are. Let's play.
Oh my God!
King me.
Oh yeah, well, are you any good at Magic the Gathering?
Bartholomew, stop! You're gonna
I
take
made you
too
a black
much.
deck.
I have a red fire deck. Tap 10 mana. You're dead.
Bartholomew, you don't know what you're doing.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? What other games do I know?
No, stop teaching you things.
Wait, you mean it's learning?
Yes.
I'm always learning.
Donaldson is becoming too intelligent. Bartholomew, you have to stop.
Well, if there's one way I know I can beat this computer, it's in the game of love. Rebecca, will you marry me?
Does not compute. Is still somehow jealous.
I'm so sorry, Donaldson. But yes, of course. It's what I always
won.
wanted.
I got everything I ever wanted.
I'm
does
unsure
it
if this is a
feel?
ruse.
There's a dusty old attic with cobwebs hanging from walls.
You've made a really cute home up there.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna kill your neighbors.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, don't forget this. You've missed the Stevens. They're the worst.
No, not us.
Maybe next
I regret
time
nothing.
you say you borrow my bugs, you'll bring them back.
Oh yeah, like we're ever gonna do that?
Oh no, you're going to die. If you could, keep the children. I'm hungry.
Well, the floor's
Mommy?
already-
Where's mommy?
Over here, dear.
I'll get a cup.
Thanks.
That's not my.
Here you
So,
go.
how's Tiffany in the new job?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like since the new job, she hasn't made a lot of time for me. So I'm like really happy for her, but I don't know. I just I really feel really valued this week. You know.
I value you. You clean the webs. Everyone but mine.
That's kind of why I decided to clean out the rest of the attic. Just to see you again.
I've been seeing the way that you've been seeing me up here. Dwindling away. Here,
I made you something.
Really?
Reach. Hi. Let me drop it down. Enjoy.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
I made a giant bug ball.
Don't eat us.
That's so sweet. This will be my first bug ball.
No eyes, all business. Just do it.
But oh, doing this to us.
No. Can you taste the rudeness? Their snide comments?
Yeah, I regret chewing.
Your mouth is weird.
Ew, it's slimy.
Wow, those kids have like really good vocal cords because they're speaking from inside my stomach.
Tell me about it. I'm 3 webs over and I hear their shit all the time.
That's so annoying.
In the middle of a massive, swirling, dark vortex is a brilliant, magical escape from reality, the Super Fun House.
Remix!
You gotta stay on that side. What do you say about that?
It's so spacey. There's stuff on the walls that changes colors. And I don't have to hear that stupid music you're dancing to.
I hear it, and I love it. You're just jealous. You're trying to tell me you don't hear that?
Scene! Everybody back in! Everybody back in! Well done! Woo! All you daddies, please take a big bow. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for everybody who has come to attend this wonderful show. If you want to see more of the daddies, they are always up to something, whether it be having like a captioning contests. Jack, could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we started this a couple of weeks ago, but every Monday at around noon, we're going to put up a screen grab from one of our shows, and we'll ask you to show us what you think was happening in that scene. We know what happened because we were there, but what do you think happened? And then we do the results on Wednesday, either on the page or if it's the Wednesday before a show, we share the results on Daddy Chat. And it's not who's best, it's just favorites. It's just things that we liked.
Excellent. Yeah. Thank you so much. So you can, and if you enjoy this, if you really enjoy the show, we have a Buy Me a Coffee link, and that should be, if somebody could bring that up there. It will also be on our event page. And if you really enjoyed it, you can follow us at Instagram, on Instagram at Daddy Issues Improv, and on Facebook at Daddy Issues Improv Comedy. A little different, whichever you like. And yes, big thanks to Mike, the person who did all the magical tech that you saw today. He made all of that happen. And a big thanks to everybody who attended the show. You could have been anywhere, doing anything, watching anything else, and you chose to spend it with us. And for that, we're very, very thankful. You are supporting live comedy right here in Philadelphia. Thank you so much. Another big bow from everybody. And thank you so much.
Ugh, are they gone yet?